Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alma. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And today I will be doing my makeup and I will be talking about the Yolanda Selena thing. And just stay tuned. And also I want to mention, this is my opinion. I feel like this video is just gonna be all over the place right now in the beginning because it's my first time doing something like this. And I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed expressing about the whole what I think about it. Keep in mind, this is my thoughts. This is what I think. I was a big fan of Selena as well. Stay tuned so you can keep watching and see how I did this makeup look. And thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and stay tuned to watch the rest of my video. I'm so happy to do this video. I feel like it's been such a long time with my work schedule now. I'm busy, everything's in a time crunch, and the Yolanda thing that came out. I watched the Yolanda thing on Peacock. Okay, so I can see that I have a little bit of redness on my face. I already moisturized my skin, and today I used the La Roche-Posay triple repair moisturizing cream. It's the best. I love it. And I'm gonna go in with this primer right here. It's the Maybelline Master Primer Base. Okay, so while my primer is setting, I want to mention a couple things. When I started watching the Yolanda Confession or whatever thing it is, that show, like, I was shocked that they actually made a show. She made money, I think, out of this. Anyways, I had a couple questions. They mentioned that in the hotel, they found a bag in Yolanda, like, that belonged to Yolanda, because all her things were in there, her ID and stuff. And there was a letter formatted by a lawyer saying that she was resigning working with Selena, and it wasn't signed. And that letter was dated like probably a month or something, maybe less, before she decided to end her life. That's how I'm gonna say it, because I don't like saying shoot or that word. I'm gonna be using this Milani Conceal and Perfect, okay, the foundation. This is what I'm gonna be using today, and I pumped a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go in with my brush. The brush I'm using is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo. This is my first time talking about a case like this or whatever while I'm doing my makeup, so I'm gonna be all over the place, but I'm gonna give you my opinion, honest opinion. Why didn't she turn in that letter? What was she waiting for? She was saying that Selena was begging her not to quit because she needed her to launch her fashion thing, and Yolanda was able and available to fly back and forth to Monterrey. But I don't get it. Like, if you really love your friend, why? Like, why did you do that? And why did she meet at a hotel? Why couldn't she just be at a cafe and it's like, here's your paperwork, here's the stuff, this is how I feel, this is what I think. Like, was she planning this or something? I mean, obviously it feels planned because there's a GRWM that was bought, you know what I mean? And if she was so scared, Selena's dad, then, I mean, I don't know. What does a person have to do to intimidate you like that? I mean, intimidation. And there's a reporter that comes out in that series. It's a 2-episode series. And she says that she was intimidated by Abraham too. And it's like, dude, what the hell does this guy do to make people feel like that? Okay, so he has lawyers and sends letters, cease and desist or whatever. Hey, I'm gonna sue you for, using her name in bad, like, giving her a bad name and stuff. Selena, a bad name. 2 weeks before Selena's life was terminated, there was a letter that she was resigning. But why did she go get a gun? Now, Yolanda's saying that her dad, Selena's dad, was very controlling and would call Yolanda and ask, what is Selena doing? Where is she at? This and that. And that her dad didn't like that she was so focused on her businesses, like her fashion and stuff. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. There's so many like discrepancies and things that don't make sense. She's also changing her story. She said that, okay, so detectives say that at the time when she was talking about why she did that to Selena, she said out of anger in Spanish, de coraje, por coraje. Le disparé por coraje. That's what she said. I did that because I was mad. But now she's saying I didn't mean to. She was my friend and the GUN just went off. So yeah, to conclude that first part, Yolanda never signed her letter of resignation and Selena never fired her. She kept her around. And anyways, her family, Yolanda's family, released, you know, they had like a tape recorder of like an answering machine where, I know, now that's not a thing. Yeah, that's not a thing, the answering machines. Now we have like voice messages and stuff. Oh my God. I dropped my wand, dude. Got it on my Selena shirt. Oh yes, I'm wearing my Selena shirt specifically for this video and now it's stained. Back to what I was saying. I had to clean and sanitize this thing. Now I'm just putting my concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I think I overdid it a little bit, not too much. I noticed that when I like go ham on this, it gets really cakey and it looks bad. So I'm gonna have to take it easy on it. And I'm using my sponge. This one I think is from e.l.f. I got it in Target. So yeah, why did Yolanda stick around? And why did she do that to her? What did they talk about in that hotel?
Look, it's warm.
Oh, wow. Oh, it is warm. Wow. Like, what was discussed and why the hotel? Why did she stay there? I think because her house was far. I don't know. But I still find that really weird. Couldn't they meet at I'm telling you, couldn't they meet somewhere like a cafe? But anyways, we can only speculate. These are my thoughts. These are my, you know, how I feel about it. It's not facts, what I think. Okay, so then she goes on to say that she felt threatened, that somebody was harassing her. Her tires were slashed. Yolanda said this. Her tires were slashed and weird things were happening to her. And she thinks Selena's dad was behind the whole thing. And it's like, dude, why didn't you file a police report? Like, hey, this happened, you know? At least a police report saying that it happened. But then again, who knows? Like, what if she did it to herself, right? Then at some point, she said that she was in Monterrey, Mexico, to do some things that she needed to do for Selena's businesses. And she states that she was assaulted by these guys, that they walked into the bathroom, a public restroom, and they assaulted her. And later, supposedly they write her a letter. Oh, the doctor's driver, the doctor that Selena used to go to in Mexico, his bodyguard or his chauffeur wrote a letter saying to Yolanda once she was in jail, saying, hey, you know, we were behind the whole thing. Abraham and the doctor like pretty much hired, I think that's how it went, I don't know, my shit is blurry. So that doctor eventually says that Yolanda's lying. Everything she's been saying or stating, she's lying. I feel like this video is a mess already. Okay, I'm gonna read some stuff that I wrote. Why say no, Yolanda is lying, then change his story, the doctor. And then he said, yes, we actually loved each other. We had an affair. We had a thing going on. Supposedly, Abraham would call Yolanda to ask where Selena's at or what is she doing. Why would he call her though? Doesn't Selena have a cell phone? I mean, Yolanda's niece is like, the reason why Yolanda was writing checks to herself was because the money was to cover expenses to have an affair, for Selena to have the affair with the doctor. Now I'm gonna get the one size powder and I'm gonna use my little sponge, the back side of it like this, and just apply it under my eyes where I placed my concealer. And then the detectives were saying that Yolanda was gonna get cut off and she knew it. And Selena just needed to launch this thing and Yolanda felt like she was gonna cut her off, and that's why Yolanda did what she did. And there was supposedly a letter that Yolanda's niece pulled out of a guy that was having an affair with Selena, some guy. And it had his name. But dude, what if that was a fan? What if that was a fan sending Selena a letter? I love you so much. You're awesome. This, that. Like, what if that was a fan? Why did Yolanda keep going on these trips for Selena if she felt threatened by Abraham? Why couldn't she just... Supposedly she applied for a nursing job and she got it. And she was already making that transfer to become just a nurse. But why didn't she keep pursuing that? She wanted Selena and her business, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so check it out. I'm going through my notes. It says Yolanda gets a letter from a guy. This is once Yolanda's in jail. She gets a letter from a guy saying that he was the doctor's chauffeur and hired these men to assault her in Monterrey. But what the trip is that the postage stamp was from Monterrey. But my theory, my speculation or whatever is, what if the family did it? Yolanda's family staged that letter. We don't know, see? I already primed my lids using the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is my favorite. And I also did my brows with the NYX Micro Eyebrow Pencil. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And it looks like this. And I'm just gonna put that on my brows to make sure they don't move. I like this because it also gives your eyebrows some texture, and I need it because I have no brows. It's just perfect. Makeup Geek Tawny Bronzer. This is angled brush. This is by Equal Tools. And contour my face. So yeah, I'm reading my notes right now. So Yolanda checks into a hotel in Corpus Christi, Texas, and tells her to come over and pick up some documents that Selena was asking for so she can file taxes. And then Yolanda tells Selena that she was assaulted in Monterrey and Selena's rushing that night because Chris is waiting for her. So Selena has no time and she's like, dude, we'll talk about it tomorrow. And, you know, I gotta go. Chris is waiting for me, this and that. That sucks, huh? She was being such a nice friend. You can't be too nice nowadays. Well, at all, you know, because you never know. Somebody's gonna take advantage and just terminate your life. I do a little bit on my nose just to give it color so it's not too white or plain. Today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I used it this week for work, to get ready for work, and I was like, I fell in love all over again with this palette, and it's old, man. But I don't care, it's mine. I'm going to go in with Puree into my crease. While I'm doing this, I'm going to read off my notes. Selena takes Yolanda to the hospital the next day. So Yolanda...
Are you going to the hospital?
No.
If that you need her, Mommy, are you go to the hospital and get better?
So detectives eventually make their way to the hospital to ask the nurses what happened on that doctor visit, and pretty much Yolanda said that she was raped. I don't know, but that Selena looked very disappointed at Yolanda. She knew that Yolanda was bullshitting her. Eventually, they end up at the hotel again, Yolanda and Selena, and Yolanda starts threatening to kill herself. Okay. So I wrote down supposedly. Supposedly. And maybe Selena was like, well, do what you gotta do, but I'm out of here. I don't know. I'm just, again, this is my opinion. This is not real. Because I would have been like, well, dude, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this. I'm out of here. What? You have a gun? I'm out of here, you know? You have a gun? I'm leaving. Hell no. It all does not add up. Okay, so Selena's dad was really mean and evil and threatening and intimidating. If I was working at a business that was family owned, you know, they're going to do their own thing. They're going to have their own rules. And if I feel intimidated by the boss's dad, why would I stay there? Why would I work at a place where I'm uncomfortable at? And if my friend, the boss, is telling me to stay, no, don't go nowhere. You're my friend, but you're the only one that can do this. You know, this and that. Why would I go buy a gun? Like, I don't know. I feel like Yolanda was just paranoid. I feel like she was just paranoid, coming up with conclusions in her head. Because she sounds delusional a little bit. Charmed, I'm sure. And I'm going to place it at the outer part of my eye. Yeah, like if I was intimidated and I was working with a business that was family owned, you know, they're going to do their own thing. They're going to have their own rules. So why would I stay there? Then leave. And then, you know, when I see that Yolanda's niece was working there for her. And then Yolanda's niece is crying, talking about like, oh, she was my friend too. And, you know, and she's crying because she hears Yolanda's voice on a voicemail that she left for you. Selena left a voicemail for Yolanda, and she sounds like, hey dude, I've been calling you, like, where are you? I'm calling you from the plane. It's expensive. What are you doing? Okay, call you later. I'm heading to Miami or whatever. The niece starts crying. It's like, I don't know. I have so many mixed feelings about it, and I don't believe it. They're also saying that, I don't know, maybe this is a conspiracy theory, I don't know. Now I'm going to pick up my smudge brush with Charmed, I'm sure, and I'm going to place it on my bottom lash line. His dad was really evil, that he wanted Selena to do it his way, but Selena was like stubborn, like, no dude, fashion is my thing, I'm gonna continue it and I'm gonna make it thrive and everything's fine, so I'll still sing and this and that. But you know, her priority was, you know, singing, but like she loved singing, but she also wanted to do her businesses and he wasn't agreeing with it. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the Delectable. It's like a purplish, dark brownish type color. It's really pretty. It brings out your brown eyes. Yeah, that the dad planned the death of Selena because he didn't like how things were going. And oh yeah, that Yolanda knew secrets. I get jumped into a different subject. So let me just finish real quick. The dad was so evil that he arranged and made Yolanda kill her because Selena was worth more dead than alive or something. And she's just the fall person, Yolanda. And there's also supposedly Yolanda was saying that she knew everything about Selena's secrets and this and that the dad was pressing Yolanda, hey, tell me everything and this and that. And then she's like, oh my God, I can't. She's my friend. I can't betray her. I can't tell you all her secrets. It's so weird, dude. But my conclusion to the whole thing, I'm just going to conclude it, man, because I feel like I'm just all over the place with this. And it's like, it's my first time doing a video like this. But anyways, unfortunately, by the way, this has nothing on it. Unfortunately, we will never hear Selena's side of the story. Selena said she's trying to kill me when she ran into the hotel lobby. She's trying to kill me. And there's witnesses that saw Yolanda come out of the hotel room, point the gun at Selena, and was just like, damn it, you know. But she had already shot her. I think Selena freaked out when she saw the gun and was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. And on her way out, when she turned, maybe this lady shot her. But right, like, it's crazy how one shot and that was it. That's all it took. Because this lady was practicing how to use that gun. So she does that. She uses the GUN and does what she does to Selena. And Selena's running now. She's like, oh my God, like she's freaking out. She must have been freaking out really bad for her to like stumble all the way to the lobby. Like, it was a long way from the room to the lobby of the hotel. It was a long way. Now I'm going to pick up Nectar, a really beautiful shimmery color. So Yolanda is a liar. This is my thought. Yolanda is a liar. It discredits a lot of things. So if Abraham is mean, then leave, quit. I don't think Selena begged her to not leave. But then again, I don't know. That's all my notes. But it's crazy, man. It's pretty sad. Okay, I'm picking up Candied Peach. It's this glittery pink color. So cute. This is a really cute color. And I'm just layering it on top of that shimmer. I don't know. I just wanted to put some pink to this look. And no, I wasn't going to do a Selena look on this video. I don't know. That's just her look. I love it. I love how simple her makeup is or was. And I like her style, you know, the bustier with the tight pants or, you know, yoga pants. I think it was really sexy, very, very flattering, very, very simple. The simplicity of it, her hair, everything was just very, very cute. Like, she was brighter than... Selena was just brighter than everything. Like, her makeup was just on point. But then again, that was the makeup from like the 80s and stuff. 90s, I guess. Okay, and the eyeliner I used today is this L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. Now the mascara that I've been using is this one. It's a L'Oreal Panorama Voluminous in Blackest Black. And this is how the wand looks. I gotta say, I like the wand. I like the formula. I think it's good. It works for me. I haven't curled my lashes. I'm just gonna use it like that, okay? I'm gonna layer and layer. I usually do like, I don't know, a bunch of like 500 coats of mascara. Just kidding. So yeah, people, that's my thoughts. That's what I think. Why not make police reports to report an assault or something? She says she didn't because she was too scared. We're talking about Yolanda. Because she was too scared and, you know, maybe they were going to come after her family. And it's like, dude, but your family worked for them too. Why are you tripping? I feel like Selena would have been really, really big. Like a big superstar. Icon. I was talking with one of my friends one time for brunch. And he said, dude, if Selena was still alive, she would have been on her 5th divorce already. And I was laughing. I'm like, oh my God. You know, but I guess for Hollywood, that's normal. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say. I'm not trying to be negative here. I really love Selena. I've been a big fan. When I was a kid and I heard what was going on, when I was watching the news where this lady's in her car and, you know, all the SWAT team is like, just drop it, man, drop the gun. Okay, so I'm picking up my Makeup Revolution blush palette, and I'm gonna go for the darkest shade. I think it's this one. Anyways, this one looks dark enough. I just wanted something a little darker, like more intense. So anyways, when the news was popped up that, you know, this lady's in her truck with her gun on her head and this and that, I was crying. My sisters, we were all crying. Really, like, I felt really sad. I was like, damn, you know. And then the media, they make it so like overly dramatic. Well, it was a big thing, and you know, they just keep saying like, this is Selena, and like, look at her like successes, and now she's gone, and she was 20 something years old and so young, and that made me feel really, really sad, really, really sad. Okay, so I have the Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna finish whatever little bit is in there. Like, if I could do this for a living, I'll be like the happiest person in the world. Makeup has always been my thing. So back to Selena. I feel like she would have been a huge star. She would have been a great singer, Spanish, English, whatever. She had an amazing voice. She had an amazing figure. And I like how she used to joke around and, you know, say funny things and be silly, because I'm like that too. And, you know, I can relate. I was always playing pranks on my mom and my sisters and everybody. It was funny, hilarious. I think now I kind of simmered down on the pranks. Yeah, I could do a story time on pranks that I've done that it's iconic. It was iconic. I'm gonna do this one by Tarte. I don't know what color this is, but it came on the kit. Okay, everybody, and yes, this concludes my makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed my video and my little rant on the whole Yolanda and Selena situation. I swear to God, I just feel like she has to say things that are convenient to her, Yolanda. And what's sad is that we don't have Selena's story. So, you know, overall, in conclusion, I just feel like we lost a really good person. And she would have been amazing, and she was a great singer and a really big heart. And yeah, dude, like, it's just sad overall. No matter how you look at it, it's sad. Like, she did it, and that's that. Like, the rest doesn't even matter, you know. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Enjoy your week.